So in this video, we will get to know about what is programming language and what is programming actually. Okay. So many students or person doesn't understand what is programming. Okay. So let me do that. Okay. First, we will take one example, one real life example. Then I will show you what it actually is. Okay. So first of all, real life example. Okay. So suppose there is one person. He knows English, and there is one another person. Okay, he knows Chinese. Okay, suppose that this person wants to talk to this Chinese guy, but he only knows English, he only knows Chinese. How will be the communication here? Okay, so communication will not happen here because they don't know each other languages. Okay, so what we can do is there is one way. We introduce here a translator guy. Okay, okay, so there comes a translator. This guy is translator. That means he knows English plus Chinese. Okay. So in this case, what this will do, whenever he tries to talk to him in Chinese, so he talks to him in English, and this guy will convert that English to Chinese. Okay. And vice versa also. When this guy says something in Chinese, and this will convert to English. So in this case, communication is happening successful. Okay, so communication is successful in this case. Okay, you got it correct. So this is the real life example and how we can relate in terms of technical stuff. Okay, so let's take this same example here. Okay, so this is technical example. So there is the same person who knows English, but in this case he wants to talk to the computer. Okay, so there is computer or laptop, anything. So here this guy knows English, and can you guess what this guy knows? What is the native language of this? So native language of this is machine code. This is by default, or we can say that binary code, which is like which is the combination of 0 and 1. We will discuss this about later. Okay, so firstly we need to understand the concept. Okay, okay. So in this case, you can also see that there is no communication between these because he knows English, he knows machine code, so communication will not occur. So in the same way, we see here there is one translator. We can introduce the translator here, but here translator is a guy or any person. Okay, and practically you can't see like if you want to use computer, there is any translator sitting beside you. Okay, so so translator here in this case is a compiler. Okay, so let me show you here. Yes, sir. Okay, okay. So okay, So there is one software which is called compiler. So this is the same kind of translator. So here it is a person, okay, and here it is a software program. This is a software, okay. So he knows English plus, can you guess? Yeah, machine code. So this guy knows English and machine code. So the conversion will be easy. So so basically this compiler resides inside this one, this laptop, okay. So we will make here, this is part one. This is the final explanation here, okay. So this is the same guy who knows English, and here is the laptop or computer, okay. So there is a inbuilt compiler, which is the translator here. Translator. This converts to machine code, which is the native code of computer. So communication here is successful also because this guy says in English, okay, English like hi, and hi goes here, and this also knows English plus native code. This will convert into machine code like this. There is a way how this is represented in this one. So we can see later in any videos, but we need to understand the concept. So in this case, communication successful, okay. And there are few points, okay. First of all, I have said that English, this knows English. So there are some pattern for this. So this English language is programming language. Programming language. Okay. And this whole process, okay, sorry. And this whole process called programming or coding. So this is the process in which we are giving instructions to the computer, which is called programming with the help of programming language. Okay, so we can also say this is high level language. So the conclusion of the whole thing is high level language or programming language, compiler, and machine code, or binary code, or yeah, we can say that low level language. This process of this process is called, I mean, this sorry uh, writing, giving instruction or writing the code or giving instructions called programming or coding. Okay, so this is called programming or coding whenever you heard anywhere. Okay, I think that's all for the video. We'll see in next video how we can implement that practically. Okay, thanks for watching.